Howdy y'all, this is KK Dog, the Big Red, coming at you with another Kingdom 2 Crowns. Now, it's been a very long time since I last played. I decided to restart the file that we were playing on, mainly just because when I have a very hard time remembering where we were, especially after a long break, so, well, I've decided to restart. And I've gained a good bit of experience up when I was in the mountains with my family. We, well, it's not that we played it a lot, but I got the chance to play the game a lot while my family was out and about. Sadly, I was in horrible condition, so I didn't get the opportunity to join them for a lot of things, which, it breaks my heart that I didn't get to I didn't get to enjoy it how we usually do. But that's a part of life. It's going to happen sometimes, which, it sucks. There's no denying that. Alright, let's go explore. We want to get a lay of the land, but, while I was up in the mountains and just unable to do most anything, I got up there, I was exhausted for like 4 or 5 days in a row. Just not able to do anything. Like, I wasn't able to go down to the, the beach, or go on any of the trails or anything like that, and it's less than ideal for that to be the case, but, well, that's how it happens sometimes. So, I am going to go around, explore for day one. Jump scare incoming. But I've gained a lot of knowledge about the game, which I'm excited to kind of put on display here. While I was just unable to do anything, Kingdom 2 Crown kind of gave me a safe harbor, since it's a very simple game. It was one of the ones that I downloaded before I went up and used my new PC for the first time, which I got it for school, so, I wanted to boot it up and use it at least a little bit before I head off to Kansas. And I was going to post recordings from when I was up there, but, well, like I said, I was completely out of energy, and on top of that, OBS just seems to be a little bit funky on it for some reason. Oh, we don't have any walls. We got a builder, didn't we? I totally didn't. Oh, that's embarrassing. Alright, well, at this point, I feel like we might as well go all in on the archers. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold off the greed for this first night. So we are going to need a shoot 'em dead. That's okay. Our plan is to get like 3 or 4 builders, and everyone else is going to be an archer. Because archers are going to be our main way of making money for at least the first half of the game. Shoot them straight on, boys. You're more accurate without the wall blocking your sight, right? Oh. Rude. We killed that bunny. That bunny's coin is ours, fair and square. Alright. But yeah, I got to play a little bit more when I was up there, and got a good bit of experience, I would say. Are you ready to... No, he's not. Actually, let me change the shield while I talk about this. But yeah, it was a very interesting trip. Usually my whole family goes up there, but this year it just seems like a lot of us, we weren't able to make it up. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's a part of everybody kind of getting, well, following their pursuits, I'll say. I kind of mess with that. But ooh, okay. Okay. I'll take it. Black and purple. Oh yeah. But, you know, it was a different experience than normal, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. It's just, you know, it's hard sometimes when things change like that. I want to destroy as many of these trees as we can so we can open up the fields to spawn rabbits for our archers to do some work on. While that's going on, we are going to keep exploring. Okay, there's the ship. That will allow us to go to Island 2. Yeah, I've gotten a lot more experience on this game, and I'm excited to put it to use here. Alright, there's the archer statue. We know the griffin's on the other side. We do plan on, or at least I do plan on coming back here after we unlock stone technology on Island 2. After we do that and get the 5 gems, we're going to come back to this island and activate the archer statue and get that griffin that we saw earlier. Now the griffin, right? The griffin, it replaces our horse mount, and it is better in like every way. And I don't mean that in a rude way for my little horsey here, but the griffin is able to sprint everywhere. If you look at the feet of our horse, that means that he's recently been allowed to graze, which means that he's not going to run out of energy for a pretty long time, which is really good. The only thing is, you know, each mount has a specific way that it's able to do that. I'm going to build this wall out a little bit further, actually. Where's a good spot? I'm thinking out to here. Mainly because it will give us a good amount of land to set up the fields for our archers and such, but it also brings us pretty close to the ship, which we're going to need to do to progress through the game. Sorry, I'm a little bit scatterbrained right now. It's always pretty intense at the beginning of these playthroughs. Oh, I never sent him on a journey. Maybe building this wall instead of the first one was a mistake, because we're not going to be able to expand out past it for a good while. Because if we destroy this tree, it destroys the beggar camp, and we're only able to go out to here. Any further, and we also destroy the merchant's spot, which is no good. We want the merchant to be able to do business with us. I'm actually surprised at how well these archers are doing, all things considered. I wish there was a way to undo the building orders, but from what I've seen, there isn't yet. And I doubt they'll add it in so many years after the game's been released. Okay, so our main money making side is going to be our left half for Island 1. It's important to know. We lucked out that it's also on the side with the boat. Okay. Our main goal right now? Get to Island. Do we only have 2 builders? We need more builders. I plan on bringing three builders with us to Island 2. Island 2 is a big milestone. It contains stone, which allows us to upgrade past our wooden fortifications. Better walls, better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, baby. Ugh. Okay, there was a second beggar. He was just a little shy. But yeah, we want to get this, we want to get the boat going ASAP. And then make a quick journey to island number 2. And we'll stay on island number 2 until we can get the stone, or the quarry going, I should say. Did we ever build that? Yeah, we did build the fortifications on the other side. I'm just waiting for this force to go down a little bit. We need the background tells you where you can, start putting orders on the trees. So we need to wait for this whole bunch of trees to extend out to the first one over here. And from there we'll be able to keep expanding out to the boat. We want the open fields so we can spawn the rabbits. They're only 1 gold, which is less than the deer, but the deer take like 3 shots to take down at the start. Eventually we'll get that archer statue, which has 2 main effects. The first one, our archers are more accurate, and the second one is that our archers deal more damage. So they'll be able to 2-shot the deers instead, which is pretty good, I will say. But, we'll get there when we get there. We're still a little whiles off from that. Alright. Let's get back to our base. We see that there's no, lights following our horse's feet. That means he is going to get tired soon. So we gotta let him graze, and then we'll be able to sprint for a very long time. Yes, sir. I think we might have gotten here a little too late to send him back out. Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's upgrade our fortifications. Or our town center. Ooh, not a good time to go get the beggars. Okay, we should be good to go. I'm gonna wait for this merchant to, let us trade him a coin. But after that, we're gonna get 1 more builder, and then we'll head on over to the ship. Start getting that ready to go. We don't need to wait for everything to be perfect. The good times will present themselves. Because we are on a clock. What is it? The game keeps track of 2 specific day counters. The first one is this on the map, right? This map counter is the amount of days that you spend on any given island. So right now, we've spent 4 days? We spent 4 days on Island 1. And we've only had 4 days total, which is what this global counter means. Now, the longer we wait to get rid of the greed, to completely exterminate them, the higher that global count rises. And the higher that global count rises, the worse it is for us. Because harder and harder enemies will spawn. And a big problem that I had when I went for my first real swing at the game, where I was scouring the wiki and doing as much as I could to get as much information as I could, a big problem that I ran into was that eventually it got to a really, really high global day count, and when I came back to this, when I came back to Island 2 to start clearing that, I was clearing the islands in order from highest to low, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? when I came back to Island 2, I ended up just getting absolutely decimated because, unlike, we only visited Island 2 once, right? Which I think was a big mistake. And I know you guys aren't able to watch this, but I hope you're able to take a lesson from it anyway, right? I'm sorry, I'm going to lower the volume just a little bit if I can. There we go. So like when I would come back to the beginning islands, which I hadn't visited in a pretty long time, right? I was defending against like global day, I think 120 or something. And like I go back to the beginning islands and I'm defending against like the enemies which appear on day 120 with, you know, the very beginning fortifications, which, as some of you could probably imagine, did not go very well overall. So I got my butt whooped, and it hurts because that was after like 16 hours of playing the game, not non-stop, but dang near. So having to restart, oh, that felt defeating. That felt so defeating. Alright, I'm going to stay out here. I don't think these guys are going to finish the ship in time. And at this point, it's cheaper to pay off the greed that will spawn on this side than kill them. Because if any of these ship pieces get stolen, that's 2 gold that we have to pay for a new piece to replace it. Oh. No, looks like we're ready to go. We leave at dawn. Boys, please keep running. It's also cheaper to pay off the greed than to let your boys die. Okay, they're safe. Let's go. My strategy this time for the game as like a whole is going to be every time I hit a new milestone or a new technology point. So right now at the very beginning, all we have is wood, right? Which is, it's not bad, right? But eventually the enemies are going to start overwhelming our wood defenses and we'll need to upgrade. The upgrade is stone, which can be found on Island 2. Now, stone is the second of 3 big technology points that you can earn, right? Last one is iron. I think it's found on Island 4. My approach this time is, once we get to Island 2, we're going to come back to Island 1. We're going to upgrade both to the final stone keep that we can get. Let's wait for everybody to get over here. We're waiting for 3 builders and 4 archers. But we're going to be jumping back and forth between the settlements, between the islands pretty frequently. Because I don't want to have to come back to Island 2 after like 16 hours and oh hey, our defenses just weren't ready, so we immediately lose like the day we land. Okay, just wanted to collect the coins from them real quick. Let's go. On to Island 2, baby. So the plan is going to be go to Island 2. We'll go get the gems. We'll go open up the stone quarry, and then we'll come back to Island 1 and unlock the griffin and the archer statue. All right, let's go. Ooh, by the 5th day, you didn't kill anything. Magnificent. All right. Your citizens are always going to run towards the town square first, which tells us exactly the direction we need to go. Alright, looks like we have a good bit of land to the right that we'll be able to build onto. Or at least create a field out of. Alright. These early days are going to be all about, you know, cutting down and expanding out as far as we can. Because we need the open fields for our archers to go on hunts. Since we need these open fields, I'm actually going to start with a couple. I'm going to start 2 and 2. 2 of the builders, 2 of the archers. Okay. We can expand this all the way out to the beggar camp, but we gotta leave at least 1 tree on each side to maintain it. If we destroy that tree that's just outside of it, then the whole camp gets destroyed. And a big problem with that is, while we are able to build a house which will, over time, allow us to recruit more people, or citizens, each of those citizens are going to cost 5 gold compared to the 1 that you need to get for the beggars. And on top of that, the beggars actually spawn a whole lot faster than like the citizen houses produce. So, I think that should be enough room to build up this wall. Should be. Okay, yeah, we'll start by upgrading that out. Now let's hit the other side. I don't know if we're going to be able to expand out to this second, Actually, we're in a very tough spot. Either way we expand out, it's not looking good for us because we're not going to have much land to farm. Or, sorry, not farm, but... Yeesh, we're not going to have much land to hunt on. Alright, I'm actually going to call this one where... I think this is probably a safe bet where we want to just build up this first wall for defense. Because it is going to hamstring us in the long run if we get rid of this beggar camp already. There's 1 more tree out here. Please tell me that they can finish up that building. Oh, they killed the grid already. Nice. So we want this little bit between this tree and our wall to become like an open field. It's not going to be great income. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We may eventually just have to call it and destroy this beggar settlement. Or this beggar camp. Alright, let's go explore. Right now, our main objective, find the boat, find the gem chests, and get that quarry going. Quarry. I don't know why I keep saying quarry. Doesn't sound right. Oh. Looks like someone's home. Hopefully someone that won't make the dogs freak out. Mama's back home. Give me a sec, boys. Alright, sorry about that. Had to say hi to my mom. She was out for the night with some friends for her birthday, so Okay, looks like the mine is not over here. Despite the portals being active, unless you like stay in front of them for a second or two, they won't spawn enemies, is my understanding. We're cutting it close with the horse mount, but once we get the griffin, we'll be able to ride through it without much of a concern. I think. Okay. If we want to keep that beggar camp up, we're going to have to expand in from the opposite side, which means we're going to be sending those builders out there a good bit and building our way back. It's not foolproof, but it's what allows us to keep these beggars here. Let our horse graze real quick. We also saw the boat out there, I'm pretty sure, so. Oh. Merchant. You're doing good work, my boy. Alright, let's upgrade our settlement a bit. We haven't managed to find the stone yet. We are going to expand out to the right side next. Yeah, ship's to our right. We landed with it. Okay, let's see if we can see anything before we run to the greed. Nope. Okay, we'll explore the right half tomorrow. Obviously, since we already searched the left, we know that the right side's going to have the other gem chest as well as the quarry. So we'll go get that tomorrow. And then after that, we're going to head back to Island Numero Uno. Did we get any gold, any money over here? Yeah, we did have a little bit. Okay. Let's keep upgrading this for now. Look at him go. I want to make sure that we have enough gold. We'll make sure we have enough gold to actually open up the quarry when we find it. So, oh, we're definitely going to have to destroy at least one of these two bandit camps. Okay. Well, this side has 2 farms, so it would be able to support the slower spawn. That's a tough decision to make, though. Oh! Pupper! I'll name our steed Bubba. And I will name our little boy, our little friend Bandit. That is a beautiful background. I will say, the art with this game is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I love it. Oh. Sorry about that. Had to help my mom out real quick. She just got out from she just came back from a party with her jiu-jitsu friends, her BJJ friends, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So, she's all purty, all dressed up. Oh, shoot, they're coming. Okay. Our horse right now is out of stamina. Carry me, Bubba, carry me. Okay. Well, we got the stone. We got the quarry set up, so we should be able to expand out. Okay. Good timing. Okay, we... Oh, shoot. I don't know how much we can afford to have one whole half of our setup hamstringed. Well, we can afford one half of it to be. We can't afford both to be hamstrung. Okay. Let's make the plan. I'm going to expand out to the right side. Yeah, we'll expand out to right before the ship. That gives us 2 farm plots to work with, I believe. Or just, it might just be 1. But that should be enough for us to make work. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Money. I love me some money. Okay, so first things, we're going to open up the that farm to our right side right now. Yeah, our coin bag looks a little bit ugly. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Let's see if our left side made any money. They should have. We do have a little bit of area for them to go out and hunt. Only 1 plot. Okay, yeah, that's really nothing for us right now. I'm actually going to save this. Damn. The bank teller's kind of suited up, though. We'll hold on to that for a sec. It's kind of harsh, but we do need to cut these down. And then we'll set up our defense right over here. Well, we will let our farmers do their work. Yeah. Go make your dreams come true, merchant. It is going to suck having slightly less of a population, just because the rate at which the townhouse refills is so much slower. But at the same time, we need to have, that farm's going to be our main source of income on this island for a little bit. I just think trying to expand from outside in on the other half on the left side is it's kind of unfeasible, you know? Alright, let's keep clearing out those trees. We got half a day to make it work. We need to expand it out at least past this rock. So we need to destroy this bunch of trees. Yeah. The farmland can't be used to spawn... the farmland won't allow any of the pasture to spawn. Pasture's those little, plantings which allow the rabbits to come out, so... Should be able to set this up now. We got incoming, boyos. Okay. Then after we upgrade the keep here, we should be good to go. We've got a lot of gems that we want to spend. We are racing the global timer as well. I know it's a little bit hard to, really think about that at this point because it is so early on, but trust me, it makes all the difference. Alright, after this we'll upgrade both sides of the stone walls. These bigger waves are always going to be able to get hits off, no matter how well we set up the defense. Okay. Okay, just enough. We don't need to upgrade this wall because it comes free with when you upgrade to the stone keep. Okay, day 9. One beggar or two? Okay, just one. Was the other beggar camp? The other beggar camp was further to the right, next to the merchant. Right. Do we only have 2 builders? Okay, I'm going to recruit at least 1 or 2 more. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh. Did we seriously? I know we came with 3 builders, so is this 4 now? Where did our third boy go? Where is he? He must have gotten caught out one night because of my own folly. I've been a fool. Okay, let's get another farmer out there. I think farmers are able to maintain 6 plots. Right now I'm counting 4. We have room for 1 more. Okay, next upgrade isn't available yet. Okay, we're going to take our time fully upgrading each one. So, after this we go back to Island 1. We'll fully upgrade that to stone, and then we'll move on to Island 3. Upgrade that to stone, and then on to Island 4 for the for iron. Okay, now this is turned into farmland yet, which is kind of surprising. Or pasture is the word I'm looking for. Okay. Are we ready to upgrade the town center? It looks like we are. I'm gonna feel real silly if this comes to the free upgrade to the walls and they just go down. Okay, no, we're good. Okay. Whew. Here's what I'm thinking. We'll do one last upgrade for this wall. So 8/16 for both of the outside walls, and then we'll fill up our pouch and set off after that. think we have one more plot of land available here. Yeah, we have one more plot of land, I believe. Day 10. We only have like 2 coins. No, we do have enough. Oh, was I wrong? Are they only... Okay, we're only able to get 5. That's sad. That means we just wasted a bunch, or a good bit of money. The good news about getting up to stone is we can store our gems in the chest. And as long as we get to an island up to stone, to a stone keep, or that castle that we have, then we're able to, what's the word I'm thinking of? Yeah, then we'll be able to pay this mysterious figure to open up the chest and get our gems back. So now we won't have like a permanent portion of our bag taken up. Come on, could this land clear out any slower? We could also extend out... Actually, there's not much land left between here and the, merchant and the second beggar building. Okay. They might be able to upgrade this in time. Work your hearts out, builders. Work your hearts out. Does the merchant have to hide from the greed? Or is he just like a baller? Oh, okay. I'm going to check the map one more time. Okay. There is the statue for farmers up here, which is good. The two that we're mainly looking for right now are the archer statue, or shrine, however you want to look at it, and the what is it called? The archer shrine and the Oh, you just took like half of our fighting force to the other side, bro. Wrong side. Come on, dude. Okay. Well, we knew population was going to be a little bit of an issue for us, so it's no surprise. Gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. Oh, where are you going? Wait, have I paid you already? Oh. He just doesn't feel comfortable in the town square or something. That's vibes, twin. That's vibes. Okay. We need more people. This is the balancing game. Okay, I swear the prairie is supposed to be able to extend to the ship. I guess it's not? Was I mistaken about that? I am no perfect man. I certainly have my misconceptions as well, so don't, whatever I say, don't take it as Bible. But we're going to need some more archers. Let's also open up the ship. Get that going. So, the further along you progress with the islands as a whole, the harder it's going to be to build the ship. Like right now it's real easy for us because we got like most of the pieces from the ship back right now, which is good, which is great. We love that, right? The less pieces that we have to pay for, the better, because that means the sooner we're able to leave. That being said, the further along you go, the less pieces you get. So Island 1, we get the full ship in pieces, ready to go. When it comes to Island 2, we're missing I think we're missing 20-ish pieces. Island 3, we're missing 50 pieces, and Island 4 and 5, you get nothing. You have to build it from scratch. Do we have any hunters across the bridge? Okay, no, I was right. It can't expand into the ship. Okay. I'll pay him off, but I'm not giving up any pieces to this ship. Oh man, we're so close already. We should be able to leave early tomorrow. Okay. We can make that happen. We can make that work. Yeah, the only concern is that the squires, the dudes in their armor, right, who lead around the archers, when they recruit archers into their squad, the archers will stop hunting, which is a pretty massive problem in the long run. If you're like using archers as a main source of income, because you kind of want them to be a part of the squads, because like whole squads will move from island to island together with us. So we want a good amount of squads. Okay, it is 6. Did I get too many? I guess I got too many, what are they called? Too many scythe wielders, farmers. You know what? I'm going to stick with scythe wielders. It sounds so much more baller. The scythe wielders. Alright. Oh, right. One more to push the ship. 10 more for us to actually get on it. And 2 to ring that bell. We only need to ring the bell once. I had a bad tendency of ringing the bell like 100 times or so because I didn't know how many people we could keep. So it's 4 of the archers on the stands, 2 full squads, I'm pretty sure, and 3 builders. Are we missing builders? No, I'm going to guess we have 3. Are we missing? I'm going to wait here for a sec. Okay, there's the other squad. I was wondering if they missed the call. Alright, once they get on, let's get going. We're going to head back to Island 1. Upgrade the keep ASAP. Because we need that, we want that gold, right? or we want it to be safe and secure. On top of that, we'll be unlocking the archer statue and the griffins, and the griffin as well. So. Oh, we're one short over here. Okay, there we go. It shouldn't take us... Well... It shouldn't take us too long. Where's the farm on this side? Guess there isn't one. Island one's always a little bit wacky. I'm not going to upgrade that defense since I think we're going to be expanding. Oh, here's the okay. No, I'm gonna upgrade this. Okay, we can also get some farmers set up. 6 plots, so we're going to need 6 of them. Thankfully, we keep the merchant here, so let's start upgrading the keep. Oh, merchant claims the what's his name? The bookkeeper claimed that coin. I gotta remember where the well, we'll go explore in a minute. I think we have enough people still, so we don't need to worry about that yet. Alright, let's get this wall going, upgraded. Are we short on builders? We have 3, 4? Alright, well now we have a 5th. Welcome to the builder squad, son. Please build the dang walls. They're kind of important to the whole operation. Okay, looks like we got incoming. Did we upgrade it? We upgraded it once, right? Yeah, it's one time upgraded. I'm okay with using a lot of money to build up that one. We need that farm going. The big difference is the tier 1 farm, right? It's basic. It has, I think, 4 plots that you can farm instead of the upgraded farm 6. The other big difference is when it's only the first tier, what ends up happening is the farmers will run back to the town square each night, where if you have it upgraded, they will stay at the farm, which makes a huge difference when you're, you know, especially for further out farms. But it unlocks 2 additional plots of land to farm, and it makes it so that they farm faster by cutting out the time that they would spend every day running from the town square to the outside, or to the farm. There we go. Okay. I think in the end we got there with the description. All right, let's get some farms going. That's how we're going to make our blood moon. Okay. Okay, we're going to need some gold for this. We got to upgrade these walls. Blood moon. They happen every 14? Yeah, they happen every 14 days during the first, I think the first year, or like the first cycle of seasons. And the blood moon essentially marks like the changing of the seasons, and it's when the greed launch their biggest attack, the biggest attack that they can muster. So we're only going to be attacked from one side. We don't know which side, I don't think the dog signifies it. But we will only be getting attacked from one side right now. But since we don't know where, we gotta suggest it's from either one. Let's shore up our defenses on both. That means we're going into the summertime. Okay. That's one side good. Have the farmers completed their first harvest yet? Please. No, they haven't been able to work magic. Oh, we got some nice prairies over here, or some nice well, what am I thinking of? Oh gosh. Oh, that looks good enough to me. No way it's coming already. It's like very beginning. Well, I guess. Okay, it does go off of how long, like. Since the greed are at like the very, very far edges of this island, it takes into account how long it takes for them to run to us, so that by the time it hits night, they're here. Hopefully we set this up early enough. There's a very high likelihood that we didn't. Plus we're going to have to wait for the archers to run back. Okay. Are they going to make it here in time? Ah, they probably will. I'm not too worried. We're in a pretty good spot for day 14, I think. I could be mistaken. Okay, so now we have 4 plots of land going. Not bad. Yeah, of course they chose the other side. Where are they? Here they are. We have a lot less archers than I'd prefer, boyos. Oof, we gotta get that archer upgrade pronto. I stand unfazed. I am not letting them destroy one of my dudes. I'm not letting them get to the farmers. To the scythe wielders. Yeah, the night's not going to end until this guy dies or he gets paid off, so... Yeah, take that and skedaddle, dog. Could have saved a couple coins by just giving it up to him earlier, but... Okay, we got 4 here. We should be able to get 2 more. I think it's 6. I'm like fairly certain that it's 6. Alright. We got the blue numbers. That means today is a freebie. The greed can't attack tonight. At least they're not supposed to be able to. I've had it happen once or twice before where they attack anyway, and it's like, bro, come on. Don't be dicks. Very rude when it happens. Alright, let's get to that stone keep ASAP. That way we can go get the gems out and, you know, set up the shrines. Okay. I'm not worried about 1, 2. Okay, so 2, 4. We have 4 of them set up right now. Should be able to get 2 more. The farms are just too effective to skip up on. Okay, there should be a beggar camp out here, right? Bubba's getting tired. Let's let him graze. Am I tripping? How far out is it? It's really far out. Okay. I mean, that's what we got to do right now to get the recruits, though. So, okay, archers to the left. I think Griffin and the Hermit. I think both of those are to the right. I'm more worried about getting the archer statue first. The archers are our main defense, and more accurate archers means more gold from their hunting. So let's spend the gold that we have collected to upgrade the town center tonight. And then we should be able to go get the shrine. Shrine's 3, Griffins 2. Gems. We can make this work. Just collect all this. I love how simple this game is, but how, like, complex it can be. I love the games that let you flex your mental muscles like that. So as you can imagine, I'm a very big fan of this game. Shower me with it, merchant. Okay, this should be the stone keep. Which means that we have achieved our goal for this. No, not yet. We still need to. We still need to get the shrines. Right. That's 5 gems total. We should have enough coin in our bag right now to go and make use of that. We are a bit short on archers, though. Today's the mercy night, so we don't got to worry about anybody coming to attack us. Look at this nice wide field for archers to go fight or to go hunt. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, we already got another one here. Just one? Yeah, just one. Alright. Since the boat is outside of our walls, our gem keeper won't spawn in. He only spawns in at night if you have the boat completely surrounded by walls. Okay. Let's go get that archer statue. It makes so much of a difference. Like, it is an incredibly big difference. They kill a whole lot quicker. So, 3 gems, 10 coins. Not bad. Not bad at all for what we want. I'm just going to run to the other side real quick, make sure that nothing else is over here that we need. I think that's the Ballista Hermit. These guys are able to upgrade your archer towers that you can build on the rocks to make them even better. There is a trade-off where once you get once you get iron, you're able to upgrade them to like tier 4 and 5, and the tier 4 and 5 buildings have roofs, which make them immune to some flying enemies, which will appear much, much later into the campaign. Oh. I guess this side's the dock, not the mountain. Oh, okay. I did not expect the greed to start. I don't know if they spawned because we were like near them, or if it spawned because night's approaching. They spawn in either case. I've just, Want to be sure. The problem with the ballista, it is very powerful. It's manned by an engineer instead of an archer. The problem is it doesn't have a roof. So every once in a while when you do see those flying enemies come, they can actually just snatch the engineer right from the roof without any resistance. Which is a little bit of a bummer. It is kind of funny to see the guys just like get kind of spirited away, but you know. Oh, come on, stay around just long enough for me to get the 2 more. Okay, now we should be able to go get the griffin. After the wave tonight, of course. Oh man. It is pretty. Did we have all 6 here? 3, 4, 5, 2, 4. You know what? We'll go get 1 more, just to be safe. And before we get any of the what do they call it again? Before we get any of the lieges, we're gonna go. Ooh, damn! See, this is what I mean. Look at how accurate they are. Look how much damage they're dealing. Oh, you're just chilling at our wall, merchant boy. All right, let's go get the griffin, and then we should be good to move on from this island to island number 3. We're an hour in. I am going to make this a bit of a longer video. Okay, there are 2 this way then. 2 of the beggar camps, I mean. That would have been easy. That would have been good to remember. Yeesh. Come on, baby. Where's that griffin? I need to go heal him up. You guys are going to see a night and day difference here when we swap over the mounts. You are very majestic. But he suffers very little movement penalty in the forest. And his special? Flap his wings, throw enemies back. He can eat anywhere. He doesn't need a patch of grass to restore his energy. As long as there is, well, I don't think there actually is a requirement, just as long as it's there. As long as the mount, as long as you're equipped with the mount, you're able to eat it to give it food and stuff. It eats the little greed rats. Okay. I think that's all we need from Island 1. Yeah, the only person left is the Hermit. And the Hermit is really, I mean, he gives you the defense, but I mean, we haven't really built any, in case you guys haven't noticed, we haven't really built any, oh, whatchamacalls it? We haven't really built any archer towers. They've come free with the base upgrades, but we haven't gone out of our way to build it, is what I mean. Okay, we got our farm set up. It's maxed out. We got all 6 here, just kind of... Why are the greed coming so early? That is very interesting. Okay. Let's go start the boat. This is Island 1, so we should be able to get it with just 1. Just paying that initial cost. Am I heading the wrong way? No, it is over here. Okay, so is more greed coming? very interesting situation going on. We can also move up the wall so our builders don't have to... we'll just wait till morning and get it going. Too much money. I guess if we're overflowing, might as well build something. Get the catapults ready. Yeah, we've upgraded the keep as far as we can get it as is. Yeah, we need iron if we want to upgrade it more. Thank you, merchant. Do we have any beggars? Just the one. Let's zoom. Gotta go get that boat set up. Okay, I will say the Griffin does feel extremely quick, which feels great. Day 18. Hopefully you guys know Roman numerals. Do we have access to day 3 yet? Or the third island? Are we able to see what's on it? Okay. We have the builder statue. We're going to want gems for that. We also have the bakery hermit, if I'm not mistaken. Bakery hermit's interesting. They're able to turn one of your tier 4 archer towers into a bakery, and that allows you to make bread, which will attract the beggars from the beggar camps. And then once they reach it, they'll eat it, and you'll have recruited a beggar without having to double check on them. It's really helpful for the bigger islands, specifically like Island 5 or Island 1, where they seem to be a bit more spread out. So we have to go pretty far for the beggar camps, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, all the way past the ship. Okay, but we do want the builder. What is it called? The builder statue, we'll say. Because the builder statue, I think it essentially doubles your wall's HP, which will be imperative for holding us over until iron. And then upgrading an iron wall, oh man. Damn near indestructible. Yeah. So we're gonna be waiting around for this one to. I mean, luckily it does provide all the pieces for the ship. We just have to wait for it because this is Island 1. So I mean, hey, at least it doesn't cost us anything. Oh. Well, are you guys? Well, I don't remember exactly how the first part of the series went. My memory's never been my strong suit, but oh, are we gonna have enough time to? We'll leave tomorrow morning. Give our guys some time to. I mean, shit, if they're ready to go. No, that barking means that they've already spawned. I'll just pay them off. Because we're about to run back to our base and, well, we're about to be pelted with money, so we'll go. Gotta run quick, gotta run quick. Back to the middle. We'll give some to the, what's his name? To the bookkeeper. That'll help set us up for the future. Yeah, they are killers with it. Let's get these two recruited when we have a sec. I think there are other ones a little bit further down this path, on the right side. There's going to be a little bit of backtracking because my memory is not my strong suit. So I hope you can excuse the backtracking. All right. The Royal, the Bookkeeper, should be ready to go now, so... Yeah, there he is. Okay. I'm guessing that there's going to be some farmers have already gotten through. Yeah. They've already started harvesting more. So our coin batch is going to fill right back up. Beautiful thing, really. Okay, they're showering me. Alright. Let's get on. Time's a ticking. They have to run so far for this, don't they? Okay. Means they're gonna have to run far when I ring the bell as well. Well, not too far. As long as like the closest archers and the two what are they called? What are they called? Are these? They're not stewards. Squires. Squires is the name. As long as the squires come, we'll be fine. Okay, if you were called, please just run over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're very ADHD. They're showering me with riches to show their appreciation. Man, you gotta love having loyal subjects. Alright, but let's get out of here. Off we go. Island 3, here we come. It doesn't have any technological upgrades for us, but it does have that very important builder statue and the baker. Alright, let's rush to get this island set up. Greedy boy. Warhorse. Pay my respect to the fallen. Okay, 3 recruitment camp. Okay. 3 beggar camps to the left is kind of insane, no? Okay. Every island we're going to be starting from 0 though, so we do have to be quick about this. There really is no time to delay. I'm actually going to get a couple of builders to start off. Usually I'd go straight for archers, and we will still get them. It's just I need the builders to help expand out at the very beginning. Because while we're in a good spot, if we don't have any defense, we will crumble quickly. remember, we don't have any farmers on this island yet, so most, if not all, of our gold is essentially going to be coming from archers for the first couple days. So we need clear fields set up pronto. Okay, there's the Baker Hermit that we were talking about. Kind of interesting for it to spawn so close. Like I have room to complain about it. Okay, we have 4 beggar camps relatively close. Means we can extend it all the way out to here. Alright, we need to get those. We need to get the walls set up. I mean, worst comes to worst, we do have the squires to help tank some hits, and we could always just pay off the greed, but I prefer to avoid doing that if I could. We'll have to deal with wooden walls tonight. There's no way we're able to get the others in time. Damn. Quick scope. Baller. Alright, that's good. We should have some extra people here. Yeah, they're ready to go. I would love to immediately get to exploring. But, well, you know, first things first. We gotta secure our defenses. We gotta have some place to retreat to. Let's go explore real quick. We know where the baker's house is. That's good information. It's to our right. Portal is immediately there. We should be able to run past it, though. Okay. Builder is right beyond the first portal. That's huge. It's 3. So we're going to need 7 gems to get our 2 main objectives on this island. That's no small feat, but that's nothing we can't do. Okay, there's a couple of more of the gems. We're going to need as many as we can get right now. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a good start right there. Okay. There's the dock portal. In general, we won't really be going for the dock portals. We'll mainly be focusing on the on just the mountain, because once you destroy the mountain portal, they can't spawn anymore on the island, so okay, that's huge. Now our walls are reinforced, so they have essentially double the health, which is going to be a godsend. Buys us a lot of time. Yeah. We need to keep break. Ooh, right. Okay, you know what? Since most of our recruiting can be done from our Well, I say most. Realistically, it's all of our recruiting. All of our recruiting can be done from the left side. I am going to destroy that right side's beggar camp. If I had a keener eye, well, we didn't really have the time to expand out to the left. I would have loved to set this up as a tier 3 or a tier 2 farm. Well, we make do with what we got. Okay. They got gold? Yeah, they got gold, baby. We're definitely going to expand out past this. So we're going to destroy that. Yeah. Let's retreat for now. Since we have so many recruitment camps so close, we don't need the baker yet. We're still going to get them before we leave this island, though. Come on. There you go. Yeah, and then we'll be able to get these 2 farms. Where's a good defensive spot to set up? Is there one over here? It's kind of close to the portal. It's a ballsy choice, but I think we can make it work. Yeah, because 2 farms are going to... Oh, one last beggar before the camp gets destroyed. Let's go recruit on that left half real quick. While we level up our central... what is it called again? Town Central? Town Square? Town Square. Yeah. Okay. Let's go on a recruiting run real quick. One in front, one behind. Make sure they both get it. Let's take a second and explore out here. Well, no, we found all that we want with this island. Because all we would be looking for at this point is what, the extra mount. We're not using our gems on the extra mount yet. Oh, eat up, Griffin. Good boy, Bubba. All the mounts are named Bubba. Yeah, our archers aren't going to have much to do on this side, but, you know, so be it. Okay. All scythes are on this side. We're not going to have much area for the archers to hunt. At least if we upgrade this farm to tier... what? To tier 2. The real question is, how much more could we get from farming here than we could from hunting the area that's from this rock to that one? That's what, maybe 2 or 3? I think it's worth more to farm. feel pretty confident about upgrading this farm, though. Also, you guys have probably noticed by now, we have lost the merchant. He just doesn't spawn on this, he doesn't spawn here on island 3 and above. It's all us on our it's on us to make money at this point. But I think we've been pretty efficient about it. Alright, let's upgrade this to farm level 2. Yeah. Damn. That was the most coordinated rabbit kill I've ever seen. Lethal with it. Lethal. Oh, how silly. Okay, let's take a second to explore out past here, because though we're not looking for anything in particular, we could get gem chests or regular chests, which could be a nice little boon right now. Eat up, Griffin. We're going to rush past that. Charge. And we're rewarded for our efforts. Is there anything else this way? I imagine it's just like 2 more portals, no? We do have to get back before the sun sets, or that portal's going to start spawning enemies right on top of us. It's unfortunate, but we're going to be dropping a bunch of coins here. Okay, let's go. It's midday. I'm good. We could explore a little bit more, but... Ooh, okay. Before we force enemies to spawn, let's refresh our Griffin. Ooh. Bandit always has me worried when he's lagging behind us on that, you know? I don't want one to sneak out of the portal and immediately nab him. It's very sad to lose your companion. Man's best friend. I'm only farming from one thing over here, though. From one patch of land. Okay. Oh, we're okay. We want to build that wall outside if we can around the oh jeez. Because these guys now are going to run back to the town square anyway. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you know, we would certainly prefer if they just stayed at their post. But their post is outside the wall, so it's unavoidable. Alright, let's get more defense. And some more farmers. Are they able to get the builder's blessing off of this? No, they're not. Okay. Since this is outside the wall and we're planning on keeping it that way, we'll just keep it to 1. To tier 1, so that way the boys run back each time. Because it's not, the thing is, they're not able to build a farm in the forest. It don't work. So since we're keeping these 3 areas open for recruiting, it's, you know, it doesn't work. Like, there's enough for maybe 2 or 3 plots here. 3, I guess. But not anymore. Everyone else, will start recruiting them as archers. We need some gold to fund the walls, baby. Eeh. Okay. I don't know where the nearest wall of dirt is to set up, though. Is my only concern about it. Oh, I guess we have the gems to knock on their door. Okay. Do we see an area to build a wall? No, we don't. If that's the case, we'll keep it to a low-tier farm. Because we're not going to be able to expand over this bridge. Yeah, this way the farmers will run back each night. Now, where's the nearest wall? Here? Yeah, that works. We should have it. We should have the time to build this up. There is one other problem. Since the citizen's house was built outside of the walls, if they're outside when the greed come running, they'll actually despawn the citizen house. Well, they won't destroy the house, but they'll despawn the person who's waiting there. Are they going to be able to complete this? No, they're not. Nope, keep running. We can flap our wings and send them back. Okay, we can afford to build some catapults. Does also mean we'll want to get some guys to actually man them. So I'll call them more builders. Might have overdone it there. Yeah, okay. Okay, we should be good to keep building this up, though. Okay, I think we've done good for this island. We'll build this wall up to level 4. As well as the other side. Right, we gotta upgrade the keep. Let's go get the gold from the farmers to upgrade the keep. If they have any. Looks like we are a little short on funds at the moment. Okay, we do have a lot of builders, I will say. Gotta keep recruiting. If we stall on recruiting, then we're short on people. That's no bueno. That greedy. Give me that extra coin back. Okay. I'm thinking about the best way of approaching making the ship, because it's going to, at this point, I think we get, like, no pieces back. Like, we are starting fresh each time. With that idea in mind... Jeez, that's a lot of coins. With that idea, I think we'll want to actually expand past, and it's going to take a little while. But it'll make our future endeavors on this island so much easier. Okay. Let's go scout it out real quick if we can. If there's an opening between the portal and these trees. Well. Eat up, Bubba. Okay. If there isn't, then we are going to have to do it very, very incrementally. Because this is a long distance for our boys to run. I thought we upgraded this one. I guess we didn't. We are also going to need a bunch more archers. Since we just recruited a bunch of... Gosh, what do they call it again? Okay, I just... Oh, it's so annoying. Not being able to remember what they're called. Alright, let's upgrade this. You want to get to the point where the archers aren't automatically being recruited into their into the no, not stewards. Point is, we want archers free roam. Actually, I guess we don't really need archers free roaming on this specific island, because there's really nothing for them to go get. Is it here? Is there an opening? No, there's no opening. Okay. We are just going to have to take the boat one thing at a time. It'll likely take 3 days for us to get this, to get it set up. Yeah, we get no help. So that's what, 2 gold per piece for I think like 120 pieces. We're gonna need 240 gold. And then we could go get iron. It's gonna take a sweet bit of time. Okay. Okay, that's not the end of the world for us. We know where we're going, we know what we want to do to get there. We're in a good spot. We can also get a couple more farmers going to make it happen. Yeah, because it looks like none are working on this field. And then we have one more open spot on our left side's field. So we have 4, 5 more, I think. That's my guess. Yeah, around there. Ah, we don't need that coin. Someone will pick it up and throw it back at me later. Stop littering! Alright, looks like my boys finished up the boat for the day. Yeah, okay. That's good. Which is good, because we're going to need more people with, we're going to need more scythe wielders. There we go. There's that coin I was talking about. Oh. I don't know why. Okay. Not everything is archer cost, sadly. Spooky. Did our catapult just kill a rabbit? That's mad disrespectful. Okay, we have 1, 2 plots set up on this side. I can't imagine it's because I didn't have enough time to reach it, so I'm going to go instead of like 1 or 2 more of these guys. Yeah. We got a buttload of builders, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go put some more pieces on that boat. I'll use all the gold I have left when we get there on it, so... At this point, we are just playing the waiting game to complete that ship. We have an army of like 5 builders just kind of chilling around, so I should be able to put all these on in pretty quick fashion, I imagine. That is still one heck of a run. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we got one just idling around. That's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, we have the 4 farms set up here. We're not able to get any further than that. Okay. It really is all just going to the ship now at this point. I will say we want to make sure we have a full purse before we do leave. That is a pretty important part of this. Maybe even leaving some money behind for when we return. Because we will be coming back here right after Island 4. Yeah, is it too late to... Yeah, since our, like the... Oh, we have to... Okay, should be one more person here. Let's put a little bit more on the boat. We're not going to use all of our gold here, just a couple of it. 6. Worst comes to worst, it's taken by the greed. Real worst comes to worst, it's taken by the greed, and our builders are still hit. Run, boyos, run! No sense of urgency, these guys. Oh, I'm out of gold too. Good luck, y'all. Run away. Keep running. There's a cooldown on the special ability, so I can't just spam it out all willy-nilly. Okay, let's restore some hammers. I'm not sure exactly how many builders we lost there, so I'm just suggesting we lost them all. Any gold from you guys? No. And here? Yes. Okay. Alright, let's go get set up. It would be a whole lot easier if we could set up closer to the boat, but, you know, we've been over the circumstances, we know why we can't. These beggar camps, brother. Okay. It's going to be slow and steady progress on this, but it really is like our... What is it? What is this? You greedy dude. He's one of them. I come asking for some coin. You know, with our very limited space, it actually might be worth getting some pikemen to also make it a little bit better. Because pikemen are able to, they do provide a defensive utility, but on top of that, they're able to fish. We'll get 4 on each side. Because right now we have an excess of people, which isn't bad, but that also means that we have people just not doing nothing. I hate it when people aren't being very active here, because that means that we're mismanaging it slightly. Three, 4, there we go. Then anybody without a job can become an archer. Yeah. Okay, that's enough gold for us. Let's get ready to go to the other side. Keep on building up that ship. I think after that we'll probably end it there, because I think I've been playing for just about 2 hours, so it's going to be a very long video. But I hope that I've laid out the plan good enough, and you know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Oh boyos. Okay, we'll have to go save him tomorrow. Okay, that's what, going to be 3 or 4 of them? Luckily we should get some of the money back from our farmers on the other side. The ones from outside the wall who have to run back in. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus the recruiting run. Okay. That's not bad. We still have a good amount of gold going. Okay, let's see. It's every 14 days is the blood moon. Right now it's day 28. Oh, is it not every 14 days? Was I mistaken about that? Okay, there ain't no way there's that many more pieces left. Go, building degrade. Do we only have 3 guys working on it? What are the rest of you doing? Just standing around? Yeah, we just got 2 builders just kind of chilling, shooting the waz of base. Beautiful, ain't it? Yeah, the spears are going to be helping us out a bunch later as well. Alright, we should be able to complete the boat today. I think we'll be able to run over there in time. That being said, we are also definitely going to have to play defense for them. A little bit of a bummer. Sorry about that. My older sister came up and she wanted to share something. She has this weird monkey shirt that she loves to sleep in. It's very cute. Alright, looks like we are... I think we're just about ready to... Oh, are we missing some people on the boat? I mean, we have the 4 archers. Are there able to be more? Oh, they're joining the squad. They're joining the Legion. Any others? Okay, I think that's it. We are ready to go. And the Hermit. Hermit always joins in a little bit later. There we go. Alright, alright. It looks like we are moving on to island number 4. Every other one already has that stone keep fully fitted. So we'll make our way to island 4 and then we'll... After this, well, I'm talking about another episode. We're going to stop here. But looking forward, we're going to the only thing that we really need here on the 4th island is the iron upgrade. The next big upgrade for us is going to be on Island 5 after, where I think we'll get another statue. We'll also, once we hit island number 2, we will get the, what is it called? We will get the farmer statue as well. We're looking for all the statues. I think that's the best way. That we're going to survive long term. A majority of our money is going to be coming from farming, so I want to get that set up next on our way back to island number 1. I think we're looking pretty good right now. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. I'm sorry that it's such a long one, but, hopefully you could just turn it on to a second monitor or have it on as background noise or something. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you want to stay up to date and get notified whenever I post new content, subscribe and ring that bell. I hope you guys have a great day, a great evening, a great night, whenever you're watching this. And remember to be kind. Always better to be kind. I'm sorry about how scatterbrained it all was. I feel like there was a lot of information that I wanted to get out, and I probably repeated already some of it from the first couple episodes, but I'm doing my best here. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching.